Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Shahan Talk. I'm happy to see you all here today. As we know, in our life, there's no time that we cannot make mistakes. Everyone in our life makes mistakes, including you. We all make mistakes, but we should never feel bad about our mistakes because mistakes are the only proof that we are trying. It proves that you're trying to go forward. I want to ask a question. What makes you sad the most? Or what breaks your heart the most? Or what's something that has happened before but still has effect on you right now? You might say, gossiping, when someone gossips about me. You might say, regret, I've done something, now I regret it. But let me tell you, these things have no role in your life. They shouldn't even be a part of your life. But this generation has made them so important, has made it look so important that you don't even know what to care about anymore. You don't even know what's important anymore. So there was a professor that whenever he went to class, he would talk about a lesson that gave his students courage to live a better life. So once he walked into class, he took out a jar. He filled it with ping pong balls, like what I did. Then he took some pebbles and put them in. See? We put them all in and they filled the gaps. Then after that, he took some sand and put them inside. Then he asked the class if the jar was full. We all know the jar is full now. So he told his class to recognize this jar as how it represents their life. The ping pong balls are the important things. You, your religion, your family, your health, and your friends. The pebbles are the other important things. Your car, your job, your money, and reputation. And the sand is just everything else. Everything else that surrounds your life, that you think they are important. The regret, the gossiping behind your back, all included in that sand. We should never feel bad if we care about someone gossiping about us, but we should think about how we move on. Someone has gossiped behind my back. Do I stay in the same stage of my life and look back at what has happened? No, I pick up my pieces and try to take another step, go to another level of my life. But this generation has made it clear that if something like that happened, we have to stay in the same stage and never move on. What would you do if you lost someone very special to you? What would you do? You would cry, you would feel bad, right? But would you cry every single day about the same person and stop moving on? If they were there, if the person you loved was there, would they be happy to see you all sad and sitting down crying about her every day? No, of course. If they were there, they would help you pick up your pieces, tell you to go up, encourage you. But you didn't do what they liked. Now that they're gone, you did the opposite of what they would see in you. You did what they didn't like to see in you. So when you realize that, you try to encourage yourself. Come on, pick my pieces up. I can do it. I'll do it for her, for him, for them. But we didn't try. We stayed in our same spot, crying. Now, what I've talked about, put everything aside. Take them all out of your mind. don't care about the others that I've said. I've said too much, right? People talk about depression. They talk about sadness. They're all depressed. They're sad. But what do? They go cry it to another person. Believe me, they don't care. They don't care. You go cry it to them. All your problems. This has happened to me. This has happened. They listen. They do know what has happened. But they forget about you the second you tell them. We go cry to other people. But hey, where is Allah in our life? He told us, whenever something happened, we can turn to Him, talk to Him, cry to Him. He knows whatever is in our hearts. He knows us more than the person you're crying to. But did we go and talk to Him? No, we forgot about Him. The person who has created you, the person who has given you the heart, that is, a piece is missing from it right now. Do you know that once the Malaikat, they asked Allah, Ya Allah, why do you give your slaves sadness when they know they feel bad about it? You know what He replied? He said, Oh angels, if I don't give my slaves sadness and depression, they will never even think about me. So instead of going and saying thank you to Allah, we go and cry to other people. Even if it's sadness, we go talk to Him. He knows what's in your heart. We should go cry it to Him. He can heal it. But the person you're talking to, can they heal it? Do they know what's in there? No, they can only listen. Okay, it's happened. It's more than a global warming. People nowadays, they've invented things. They've done good things. Okay, you've invented, they're great. And they call it wisdom. Well, this wisdom that we have created is good for us. We do go forward in life. We do work with them all day. But we never knew they had a way of coming back to us. They have a way of hurting us again. You know when we're fishing to catch fish, to eat, right? We pollute the same water. The same water, we hurt the fishes. Then we eat the same fish again. We polluted us. We polluted our things, the things we use for us. The things Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created for us for free. We polluted them. We damaged them. You know that we're hurting animals all around us? We hurt animals all around us that are living their life. We've even made animals extinct that has been on earth before us. But we extinct them. For example, we have 𝐒𝐚𝐥𝐤 river dolphins. 𝐒𝐤𝐴 is a river, and that dolphin, that kind of dolphin, would only live inside the 𝐒𝐤𝐴 river. But because of our too much pollution, they were extinct in the early 2000s. Ivory-billed woodpeckers. They were very beautiful birds, black and white. But they were extinct in early 2023. We have a bird which is called Spix's macaw, or some people say Spox's macaw. They were extinct in 2022. We have South China tigers. They were extinct in 2022 because of humans' pollution. They were right on Earth before we came and lived on Earth. There are more animals. If I come count all of them for you, it would never be finished. You might ask, mistakes, do they fall from the ground? Do they just appear out of nowhere? No, of course. There are things that can affect you. If you don't get affected, you cannot make mistakes. We have many affections, if we count all of them down, but I'm going to be talking about the three main parts. Your friends. Friends can affect you in the good way and the bad way. You're with your friend's telling you, I'm going to go on a vacation. Okay, goodbye, you went, have fun. Then you go home, Mom, all of my friends are going on vacations. Dad, you always work hard, you're never home. Where's the money you're saying I'm making money? We have never went on a single vacation. You know what you did? You told your parents face to face that all of their hard work was for nothing. They worked day and night, 10 times more than you are tired. But they still smile. You told them they weren't good enough, right in their face. Look what you did. This was all because your friend went on a vacation. And now you're telling your parents they're not good enough for you because they didn't take you out. Now what will your parents feel? What will they feel? I work hard, but I never seem good enough. I have to work harder. You know, many people have killed themselves because their parents weren't good enough. What are we doing here? We're hurting the feelings of the person who made us, who was with us at our hardest times, where nobody even cared. Second thing is our social media. You go around on social media, look at people's stories, you see something, okay, this is the new trend now, I have to try it. Oh, this is the new thing, I've done it before, but I'll repeat it because everyone has done it. You're just spending your stuff because everyone has done it. You know, there are people who don't even have social media. They're protecting themselves from mistakes because they know what causes their mistakes. They've learned from a life lesson. The third thing, your surroundings. Your surroundings, you do something, everyone has a comment on whatever you do. I took a step to this side. They say, why this side? Okay, I come back to the other side. The others can't see me. Okay, I come back to the middle. They're like, she's standing in her space. Whatever I did, there was a talk, there was a complaint on it. There was a criticism. Okay, whatever you do, even if it was a good thing, everyone has to say something bad about it. Everyone has to point the bad thing out of it. But what you do, you're like, no, I know this is right. I know this is true. I move on. I don't stand in the same place because someone told me it was not true. Because in your heart, you know what's true. Build a life that makes you happy. Build a life that you love. Build a life that you feel comfortable in, even if that means starting all over. Be friends with people you respect. Be friends with people who inspire you, even if that means losing the closest to you. Have a life, love yourself, love people around you, and make your life a bloom. Thank you so much.